Kate Hudson is a renowned actress in Hollywood, with a filmography that spans a wide range of genres and roles. From romantic comedies to intense dramas, Hudson has showcased her talent and versatility in numerous films throughout her career. In this video, we will take a closer look at her best top 10 movies, delving into the unforgettable performances and memorable moments that have cemented her status as one of the industry's most celebrated actresses. Whether you're a die-hard fan or simply interested in discovering some outstanding films, this video is a must-watch for anyone looking to explore the cinematic accomplishments of Kate Hudson. Before the countdown began, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.
We're flying! What the hell do you know what to do?
You know, PlayStation!
Oh.
On number 10th, The Skeleton Key. In one of her few horror film roles, Kate Hudson plays Caroline Ellis in the 2005 horror thriller The Skeleton Key. Ellis is a young nurse who moves in with Violet Devereaux and her husband, Ben. Ellis has been hired to look after Ben, who has suffered a stroke, as a live-in nurse. While living at the house, Ellis discovers a history of hoodoo and upon investigation suspects that Benjamin's illness is not as it seems. In The Skeleton Key, Hudson shows her ability to play a more serious and psychological role. The film is definitely more thriller than horror, with less focus on gore and jump scares and more focus on tricking the mind.
I don't believe. No, I don't believe!
On number 9th, The Killer Inside Me. The Killer Inside Me was one of the most controversial of the best Kate Hudson movies. Most critics were put off by the graphic violence toward women depicted on camera. Both Hudson and Jessica Alba received praise for their performances. They played the two love interests of the main character, played by Casey Affleck. The movie is far from Hudson's best work, but it is certainly one of her most dramatic, as she channels the pain of a woman who knows her boyfriend is a dangerous man but doesn't know what to do about it.
Hold on. It's almost over.
On number 8th, Wish I Was Here. Wish I Was Here is a comedy drama starring Zach Braff and Kate Hudson as married couple Aidan and Sarah Bloom, who lives in Los Angeles with their two children. The family's life is changed when Aidan's father becomes ill and announces he can no longer pay for the children's school. At Sarah's suggestion, Aidan begins homeschooling his kids and in the process learns just as much about himself as he teaches the children. The movie is really more of a showcase for Braff than it is one of the best Kate Hudson movies, but she still earned a Jupiter nomination for Best International Actress.
I'm scared.
I know. I want you to jump in. I'm gonna be here for you.
On number 7th, Mona Lisa and the Blood Moon. While Hudson is usually the heroine of the stories in which she appears, this time around, she's more of an antagonist. A woman who manipulates another and takes advantage of a young woman with superpowers. It's certainly an unusual role for the best Kate Hudson movies. Mona Lisa and the Blood Moon is also one of the more fantasy-like movies in Hudson's resume, not the kind of project seen from her very often. The movie received only a small limited release, but it picked up solid critics' reviews, sitting at 75% on Rotten Tomatoes. This is the reason why it's in 7th position in list.
Why do you think you're in charge?
On number 6th, The Reluctant Fundamentalist. The 2012 political thriller drama, The Reluctant Fundamentalist, based on the novel of the same name, follows Changes Khan, a Pakistani man in America as he endeavors to achieve success on Wall Street. The film also stars Liev Schreiber as the journalist who interviews Khan. Khan, played by Riz Ahmed, works for Underwood Sampson and is in a relationship with photographer Erica, played by Kate Hudson. After a colleague of his is kidnapped, Khan's dream becomes threatened. A thriller with plenty of powerful performances and captivating sequences, this movie saw Kate Hudson playing to notable effect. While the movie was a box office bomb, it was a festival favorite, winning awards at several events around the world.
Yes, I'm Pakistani. Yes, I'm Muslim. But that's not all I am.
On number 5th, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. In one of the most iconic of the best Kate Hudson movies, Hudson starred as Andy Anderson Indiana, the 2003 romantic comedy How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, alongside Matthew McConaughey as Benjamin Barry. Andy is a writer for a women's magazine, and Ben is an advertising executive. Andy sets out to write an article about how to make a guy break up with her in 10 days, while Barry sets out to prove he can make a woman fall in love with him, and that is when they meet. The chemistry between Hudson and McConaughey and the silly banter makes this movie perfect to watch with your girlfriends or when you need a little laugh.
True or false? All's fair in love and war.
True.
Great answer.
How to lose a guy in 10 days.
On number 4, Glass Onion, a Knives Out mystery. Kate Hudson had a huge comeback moment in 2022 with her role in Glass Onion, a Knives Out mystery. After more than 2 decades of making the best Kate Hudson movies, Hudson gets to really sink her teeth into a role that has plenty of comedy and drama. While the movie employs plenty of drama while the audience tries to solve the mystery, the comedy comes in the form of satire, and Hudson excels in her comedic timing here. It also reunites her with former How to Lose a Guy co-star, Kathryn Hahn. The cast, as a whole, picked up an award for Best Acting Ensemble at the Critics' Choice Awards.
You're the elephant.
You're not that bad. Are you calling me dangerous?
Well, we'll see.
On number 3, Marshall. The 2017 biographical legal drama, Marshall, follows lawyer Thurgood Marshall as he fights against racial injustice. Marshall, the title character, is played by Chadwick Boseman, with Sterling K. Brown and Kate Hudson in supporting roles. Brown plays Joseph Spell, who is accused of rape by his employer Eleanor Strubing, played by Hudson. Marshall takes the case, working with an insurance lawyer and lead counsel on the case, Sam Friedman, played by Josh Gad. Marshall is understandably filled with emotion and hard topics, but the expert acting helps make the film stand out among other courtroom films.
The only way to get through a bigot's door is to break it down.
On number 2, Deepwater Horizon. Based on the real-life event of the Deepwater Horizon oil spill in the Gulf of Mexico, the 2016 film Deepwater Horizon stars Mark Wahlberg as the chief electronics technician, Mike Williams, and Kate Hudson as his wife. The film follows the events of the disaster as Williams, along with his colleagues, attempts to control the situation. Hudson's character Felicia gets word of the fire on the rig and worries about the safety of her husband, while not being able to do anything to help. This film is also the first time Hudson has performed with her father, Kurt Russell. The movie picked up 2 Oscar nominations for its technical work. That's why it makes it to the top 2. On number 1, Almost Famous. In one of her earlier roles, Kate Hudson starred as Penny Lane in the 2000 comedy drama Almost Famous. The film follows Patrick Fugit as teenage journalist William Miller, who while covering a Black Sabbath concert William meets Penny, a groupie of the supporting act, Stillwater. William subsequently joins Penny on the road with Stillwater, and their relationship flourishes as William gathers material for his Rolling Stone article on the band. For years, this particular role made this the best of the best Kate Hudson movies, especially since it earned her only Oscar nomination for Best Supporting Actress. So this was the Kate Hudson best movies till date.
Fun. Because they make you feel cool. And hey, I met you. You are not cool.
Comment down your favorite movies of her. So guys, do subscribe to Top X Cinema for more cool content. Also, like, share, comment and turn on notifications. See you soon.